Check out carmarshal.com. The link is in the description. They help support us.
Despite Senate demands, Twitter, Google, Facebook can't show evidence of Russian meddling. The U.S. Senate Intelligence Committee is demanding Google, Facebook, and Twitter hand over information on Russian meddling in 2016, the only problem is there is none. By the Free Thought Project, January 29, 2018. Washington, D.C., RT, Twitter, Facebook and Google had a hard time providing evidence of Russian meddling on social media, transcripts from the U.S. Senate show. However, they did shockingly reveal that RT America had purchased ads aimed at Americans. On Friday, the U.S. Senate Intelligence Committee released answers provided by Twitter, Facebook and Google in response to questions concerning Russia's alleged meddlesome use of social media in the devious pursuit of uprooting American democracy. The Senate's questions included breathless demands that the tech giants explain why Edward Snowden and Julian Assange are allowed to use their services, as well as more mundane requests, such as asking Google if it can confirm crackpot rumors spread by Ukrainian President Petro Poroshenko. However, it turns out the questions were considerably more sensational and accusatory than the tech giants' responses, which in some cases even raised doubts about the narratives being promoted by the US government and media outlets. Why does Twitter allow people like Snowden and Assange to have accounts? Curious Senator Tom Cotton, the Republican senator from Arkansas, had by far the most colorful questions for the three tech giants. During his thorough interrogation of Twitter, he asked whether the company's terms of service prohibit collaboration with Russian intelligence services to influence an election. Twitter reassured the good senator that exerting artificial influence on an election is likely to violate any number of Twitter's rules and policies. Advertisement. But Cotton's best moment came when he demanded justification for allowing entities and individuals such as WikiLeaks, Julian Assange, and Edward Snowden to maintain Twitter accounts. Twitter very delicately informed Cotton that we do not bar controversial figures from our platform or prohibit accounts from posting controversial content. So long as those accounts remain in compliance with our policies, we do not take action against their tweets or suspend them from the platform. Undeterred, Cotton asked these same questions to Facebook, and received very similar answers. RT America bought ads that focused on Americans. In one of the more underwhelming revelations disclosed by the tech giants in the newly released documents, Twitter reported that of all of RT's ad campaigns, 11 were targeted exclusively at English-language speakers, and several others including all of @RT_America's 7 campaigns used geographic targeting to focus on US users. Twitter also revealed that it had identified 9 accounts as being potentially linked to Russia that promoted election-related, English-language content. Of these 9 nefarious accounts potentially linked to Russia, the most significant use of advertising was by @RT_com and @RT_America. Those 2 accounts collectively ran 44 different ad campaigns, accounting for nearly all of the relevant advertising we reviewed, according to Twitter. Once again, Twitter forgot to mention that it pitched a proposal for RT to spend huge sums on advertising for the US presidential election, an offer which RT declined. Heavy checkmark. @M_Simonian. Hope @Jack won't forget to tell @Congress.gov how @Twitter pitched @RT_com to spend big $$ on US Alex ad campaign. 7 a.m., October 26, 2017. 210 replies 2103 2103 retweets 2351 2351 likes. Twitter ads info and privacy. However, there is little doubt that before RT was banned from buying Twitter ads, RT America targeted Americans. Facebook can't trace Russian disinformation campaign. Senator Mark Warner of Virginia asked Facebook if it could confirm that it was alerted by Ukrainian activists and politicians about Russian trolls peddling disinformation on its platform. Unfortunately, Facebook's response rained on Warner's anti-Russia parade. The social media giant explained that most of the disinformation reported by Ukrainians was nothing more than Russians calling Ukrainians cockhull, a common derogatory term. Facebook also said it received reports of Ukrainians calling Russians Moskal, another mundane ethnic slur. In some cases, the slurs were deemed hate speech and removed, in accordance with the site's community standards. Facebook was apparently unable to recall any other Russian misinformation reported by Ukrainian authorities. Google questions Ukrainian artillery hack. In one of many Russiagate Hail Marys lobbed by Tom Cotton, the Intelligence Committee pressed Google to comment on reports that Russia used malware implanted on Android devices to track Ukrainian artillery units, suggesting that Russia is not only using your platforms to influence elections, but to gain an advantage on the front lines of a battlefield. The question backfired spectacularly, with Google responding, "We are aware of this report and we, although sick with others in the industry, have questioned its accuracy." The company cited, as one example, that the alleged malware at issue was never distributed through Google's Play Store. Scroll on, Russia's not targeting your FB. Senator Kamala Harris was interested to learn about the types of targeting criteria, such as demographic, behavioral, lookalike, or email matching, allegedly used by Russia for its information operations. Again, Google's response did not exactly launch 1,000 ships. $4,700 of ads attributable to suspected state-sponsored Russian actors were not narrowly targeted to specific groups of users. For example, we found no evidence of targeting by geography, e.g. certain states, or by users' inferred political preferences, e.g. right or left-leaning, Google responded. The company added that it was unaware of any inauthentic accounts linked to Russian information operations flagged by our users. Editor's note: a subheading has been changed to more accurately reflect Tom Cotton's question for Twitter.
County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheeple up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Charlotte County COPWATCH with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave let's say actually yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where at least I can do it. 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is if I got you know, some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. You know, 47,000 of you so far right now. You know, $1 a day. I mean, $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.